One of the most frequently asked questions that I am getting right now is right above my head. Choose one of the 30 special edition diamonds in digital deluxe or MVP editions. Which one should you choose? Let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. Special edition diamonds. We've had 20 of them released so far. There are 30. I expect the other 10 to be released this Thursday, a couple days from now on the recording of this video. They'll probably drop the last 10, but they have dropped 20. My plan is pretty much, because I'm getting this question so much, I'm getting this question so much that I feel like I'm going to put out the video now, and if they're in the 10 cards that they do release still for this, I'm going to go to the top of this video in the comment section and I'll type in, if there's any kind of an update with the new 10 players, I'll tell you guys who I'm going to go with. But I know a lot of people have this question, and so what we're doing now is I pulled up the San Diego studios live stream when they released this. If you guys haven't followed them yet, go follow them. Sony San Diego studio. They're on Twitch. It's a great place that brings the entire community together. They're going to do Twitch drops this year. Go follow them on there. Their next stream will probably be, I think it's like 6 Eastern on Thursday. They'll probably drop the last 10. But that's just kind of like, I want to get this video out on these first 20 cards. And then if there's an update, I'll put it in. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video, the little section where they go through that. I might pause on some of the cards and give you my opinion. Really, I don't think you can go too wrong here. This is very, very early on in the game. It's more just kind of a yes, I think that's okay to take that card, or no, I really wouldn't take that card. I don't think that's worth it. So I think there's more than one right answer here, but let's go ahead and play the video. And guys, be sure to follow them on there. I got like the sound killed and everything like that, but I want you guys to go follow them if you guys wouldn't mind doing that. So Roy Oswald, as you guys can see here, 91k per 9. He's got pretty good control, 90 velocity. I think a pitcher is not a bad way to go. You could slot him as a 5th starter for a long-term use. So I think Roy Oswald is a good one to go after. So Joe Carter, we're going to pause it on him. 106 power versus left. A lot of contact versus left. 64 contact right. 72 power right. 81 vision. Not that good of a fielder. 60 speed. So you're pretty much looking at Joe to be a platoon player versus left-handed pitching, or you're looking at him as a bench bat versus left-handers. So I don't know, this one I think there's better cards in this one. Not that this one's really bad, but I think there's better ones in this one. So the next card is going to be Mike Schmidt. We'll pause on him. 107 contact left, 90 power left, 70 power right, 64 83 vision, decent fielder, pretty slow. Like all of these cards aren't going to be like 5-tool really and have no weaknesses. I'd probably pass on this one as well. Just because, I don't know, it's not, there's a little bit different of a difference in the fact that like Mike Schmidt's been around in the game. There'll be better versions of him. Now Lou Gehrig, the only reason that this card would be pretty cool is just because we haven't really seen him that much in the game. 91, 69, 70, 72, 93 vision, 70 fielding, 70 reaction. He's a left-handed and pretty fast first baseman. Honestly, looking at it, 64 speed. That's pretty quick. It's always good to have a left-handed first baseman as well. So this one, I wouldn't say like I wouldn't put him in like my top 5 to get, but I also think it's kind of a cooler one to have, just a Lou Gehrig, that's actually kind of cool to have. Throw these fast. All right, Tom Seaver, my bad, guys. 88 H per 9, 81 K per 9, 66 BB per 9, and control. Those things work together. 67 H per 9. Honestly, I think I like the one thing you really can't see with these unless they do they hit triangle on them is like seeing what pitches they have. He's not too bad, I guess. Seaver's always been pretty good. 88, 81. Again, maybe a fifth rung starter. I don't think he's too bad, honestly. I kind of like getting maybe like a fifth starter out of this. You know, maybe after like the first month, you still have him around. I don't think he's too bad. I'd say he's just a little bit above, but not maybe like top 3. All right, so Cliff Floyd, 94, 90, 73, 79, 75 vision, 65 speed. Probably play like a corner outfielder for you. Not too bad of a card, honestly. I think this one is a thumbs up. If you went with this one, I wouldn't have too much of a problem with it. Especially with the way contact hitting is supposed to work. I think that's not too bad. Let's look at Jason Kendall, 91, 120, 40, 60. So not a lot of power, but he does have he's pretty dang good versus left. A lot of vision. He also has 76 speed with 73 stealing. His defense is not very good though. But I think there's going to be kind of like a lack of catchers. And if contact hitting is good, I'd give this one a thumbs up. Wouldn't be a bad. I just don't think there's a lot of good catching options in this game at the start, because if you look at all the live series catchers, they're all gold. Now this is one I'm really looking at, and that's Kerry Wood, 92, 109 Ks per 9, 34 BB per 9, and 61 control. So he doesn't have a lot of control, which I really don't like that when they don't have a lot of control. But 94 break, 92 velocity. He's new to the game this year too, which is kind of like Lou Gehrig. It's kind of enticing to me. This one I would put in my top 3. I would definitely put Kerry Wood in my top 3 of ones to go after this year. Just because he's new, you could slot him into that fifth spot. If he's not that great, all right, whatever. He's not that great, but at least you got to try out the Kerry Wood. I think that one would be a pretty cool one to go with. All right, so the next one we have is Buster Posey, 86, 89, 60, 80 power versus left. Quite a bit of power versus left. Not fast, obviously, and an average defender. I give this one a thumbs up, just because I think there's a lack of catchers, so I don't think this is a bad move at all to go with Posey. Finding out, like, as we go through these, like, a lot of these, when you, like, kind of stack them up against each other, like, they really aren't that bad to think about or go after. Let's look at Barry Larkin, 94, 77, lots of vision, lots of fielding, pretty fast shortstop. He's really not that bad either. Shortstops are usually pretty expensive to get. I think he's a good. Let's just leave it. That's a good way of putting it. He's a good. Our next card is Steve Finley. Steve Finley definitely comes in the top 3. 75, 70, 80, 87, 81. 86 fielding, 72 arm strength, isn't that good, and 66 speed. I think he's got a good swing. He always does. You could stick him probably in the corner outfield with that speed not being that high. Probably like left field with only 72 arm strength is where you want to put him. But he could help you off the bat. And so that's why I have Steve Finley in the top 3. Definitely as close to 5 tool as you're going to get out of the special edition diamonds, that's for sure. Ted Williams, 99, 76, 68, 83, but it's reverse splits, 83 vision, or 93 vision. I'd probably pass on this one, guys. I really would. I'd pass on that one. And he looks like the Red Sox one. I don't know. He's a decent hitter, but nothing too crazy. And like the reverse splits, I don't know. I'd probably pass on Ted. Now we got Musial, 109, 102, 122 vision, 51, 42. They got him in right field, 51 speed, 74 arm strength. I don't know. It might not be too bad of a contact hitter, honestly, if contact hitter hitting matters like it's supposed to. So that's kind of an interesting one to think about. And Stan Musial. Granderson, 102.74. I don't really like that. I don't like his versus left. Decent speed and stealing. Decent fielding. Probably pass on this one, honestly. Pass on Granderson, even though Granderson's really cool. I'd pass on him this year. I just early. I think you can find. There's 42 and 49 is really what I don't think's worth it. But let's see. Oops. Let's look at Feller. 160. I'm gonna let this play out for a second so we can see the pitches. So he's got a four-seam, curveball, sinker, and a slider. No changeup. 112 K per 9, 86 H per 9, 40. So he's very comparable. He's very comparable to that Kerry Wood. I would take Kerry Wood over him though still. Just because I don't really like Feller's motion that much. Jackie, 85, 110, 53, 71, 114 vision. His fielding is not great, and he's kind of slow. Is this a first? Oh, it's a left field version. He's not too bad. Honestly, he's not too bad. You wish he was a little faster and a little better at fielding, but that's not too bad. I wouldn't really have too much of a problem if somebody took him with their pick. If you really wanted Jackie. So you can take a look at Frank Thomas, 81, 122, 73, 83, 71 vision. He's just really bad in the field. He's really bad in the field, 54, 61. He's pretty slow. I don't know. You'd like to see like a little bit more power. And you're also going to have a one thing you can't do in Diamond Dynasty is stack the same player on your roster twice. And we'll have to talk about the signature series cards that are coming out. Tony Gwynn, 125, 121, 57, 38, 121 vision. Man, his fielding is bad. It's because it's a later on version, but wow, his fielding is bad. His speed is not very good. Might be a decent pinch hitter, but I don't know. He's pretty slow. Honestly, I think you'd be better off. Well, he looks like he can get some base hits, but I don't know. He's kind of really, really slow and not that good defensively because this is at the end of his career or starting to get there. Just like later on, 1994, he's starting to get a little bit slower and he's not quite as good as he was. It's just like his card isn't as good as it was. Now let's look at Chipper real quick. 108, 125, 78 power versus right, 54 versus left, but you have 125 contact, 86 vision. His fielding is trash and he's very slow. 2008 All-Star. Wow, dude, I never realized that Chipper Jones played till 2008. This one's not bad. This one is actually, I don't know. His fielding is bad, and people are gonna bump more. You gotta consider that. But like, he's really not that bad. Switch hitters are always good. I would put him in the top 3 or 4, for sure. He's not that bad. I actually kind of like that card. I don't know. That's I would have Wood, Kerry Wood, Steve Finley, Chipper Jones, and then we got one more card to look at here, Ian Kinsler. All right, so we got Ian Kinsler here, 100 contact, 75 contact left, low power, 89 vision, really weak arm, decent speed. He's not too bad. A lot of these, I don't know, just like. His fielding seems really underrated. It's like a lot of these guys, certain things got knocked down so they could be not that amazing, obviously. But I think I I definitely think these guys are the guys to go after. I'd go after Wood. I would go after Finley. I would go after Chipper. And those are 3 to consider. I would go after Buster Posey probably as well. So those are the 4 that I would probably consider. Who are you guys considering down in the comments below? As always, there's going, or as I was saying earlier, there's going to be 10 more cards that get released, and we still don't know what those are. So when those do get released, I'll put them down in the comment section below. And guys, if you could help each other out in the comment section below, that would be great as well. People, if you see someone with a question, feel free to chime in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go follow them at twitch.tv/San Diego Studio. It's always really fun when they stream. I love when they stream, just because it really does bring, like, you know, it'll be like 3,000, 5,000 people in there, and it's just people that really like MLB The Show, and it's a good place to get information. And they also, like I said, they have Twitch drops this year. All right, this is kind of a longer video. I think I'm going to record after this video. I'm going to record the signature series and which one you should probably go with out of there, what order you should go in out of there, because that's another one of these kind of like debate questions for MLB The Show. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.